I clicked off recording. I clicked the wrong button. All right. Hi, YouTube. Hi, everyone. Now that we've gotten all fucking parts of this computer working together, we've apparently started 2 hours early because I can't tell time and I'm a moron. The shout out button. No, I did not get the shout out button working. I didn't even work on it. I click the button and it says good, and then nothing happens. I don't know why. It's supposed to be message/SO TikToks to my thing on Twitch off of that account, the RNG Strategist. It says it does it. I can click all the buttons and they all get green, so they claim they're doing shit, but none of it ever shows up in chat, and I don't know why. So on this side of the button, because if I take the same, am I just doing the wrong command? That's what it is. I just typed it wrong. It's not a slash, it's an exclamation mark.
Oh. No?
Shh. No one will know. No one will know.
No.
Immediately 4 people popped on and were like, why are you on this early?
You know what, it might be better for you then.
No, knowing me, I'm still gonna go to midnight.
Well, knowing you, you're probably gonna do that and then stay up and play another 5 hours.
Nah, we'll be fine.
Alright.
So, I have now troubleshooted the shout out buttons. Everyone say hi to Shadow Fox.
Come on, guys.
And apparently the buttons were having errors the whole time because I did slash, not exclamation marks.
Hi.
Everyone is saying hello back.
I think, you know, it's partially my fault he started early, because I said I was leaving, and I think he actually thought it was time to go.
All right, so yeah, the different buttons are working now. I'm making some hash browns and over easy eggs. Fantastic. Fantastic.
Yeah, chicken palm.
Chicken palm was in fact good. Everyone must enjoy the chicken palm. Where was I in terms of this? The wall?
I'll see you on screen later.
All right, have a good day. I'm gonna go lock the door behind him. Huzzah! If I'm not late, I'm early because screw it, I can never start on time. That is an impossibility. I can't believe I'm 2 hours early. That legit slightly hurts my brain. Not gonna lie. That legit slightly hurts my brain. I have some rotisserie chicken left over and some borscht. Fun fact about soup, it's hard to make soup for less than 8 people. Why? Because you have too much broth? What was I using to build this? Rock salt block. I don't have block. Where is my mason? Make me more blocks. We don't have any rock salt. That could be the problem. Well, I had to add more and more broth so the soup wouldn't be super chunky, so I ended up filling the pot to the top. What the hell? But you want it to be super chunky. There's an entire soup line based upon making chunky soup. I believe it's called chunky. Because half a cabbage. What are you doing with cabbage? All right, now you're losing me. Why is there a cabbage involved? Get that cabbage out of the soup. No cabbages. No child likes cabbage. Which means no adult should either. Borscht has beets and cabbage. fine. Maybe they like cabbage over there. But I'm gonna stick to being a derm American and say no cabbage. I reserve the right as an American to say no cabbage. Somehow that's the thing. It's the next amendment. All Americans reserve the right to say no cabbages. But everyone knows cabbage does not work. Fun fact, that special smell in spring rolls, fried cabbage. Fun fact, that special flavor in spring rolls, I dunk them all in ketchup. I will take that spring roll and just all up in that ketchup like it's a spoon and then eat it. So quite frankly, by that point, it doesn't matter what's in it. The glory of ketchup will save the day. You're a goddamn heretic. Egg rolls, veggie rolls, those rolls into ketchup. Whenever my friends order like Chinese or Asian food, to the side, I always, if it's not part of something, I get one of those weird little side orders where you get like 2 rolls, and I get both the rolls, and it's the first thing I eat, and I put them in ketchup. That shit is delicious. Because everyone knows the only real proper way to eat a cabbage is apparently in ketchup, as I've just now learned. You know what else goes in ketchup? Meatloaf, slow or otherwise. Welcome to stream, Meatloaf. I mean, like, more. Meatloaf is weird. I don't understand meatloaf. Like, I'll eat it, but deep down, I don't understand it. It just doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, meatloaf is such a weird recipe. Meatloaf is confusing. I feel like what happened way back when with meatloaf is someone was trying to make something else, and they just fundamentally got a word wrong, and it ended up being based on meat. Like, I don't understand how a meatloaf comes to be in the history of the world. It just doesn't make sense to me. Trying to make cake but only having ground beef. Something like that. It's like lasagna. Lasagna, like, makes sense-ish. Until you think of the idea of, if I have 2 lasagnas, and I put the 2 lasagnas on top of each other, I only have 1 lasagna. So at what point do you stop making lasagna? Like, at what layer are you do you define yourself as a lasagna? Is it when you've completed 1 iteration of lasagning, or do you need the 2nd iteration? Are you half a lasagna if you take lasagna and take the top half of the layers off? Is that half a lasagna, or is that a light lasagna? At what point is it lasagna? If it's only 1 layer, then it's Chicago-style deep dish pizza. Never stop. Lasagna is just also makes no sense. It forces you to, question your place in the world. And that is just something we cannot countenance. That's just not allowed. So if I'm right and it goes 1, 2, 3, is that the top? Where's the top of this? I don't remember what I did for these measurements. I'm gonna tell you the truth right now. I don't remember. 65. If I did that down here as a wall, 65. This would be 65. And if I'm right, there should be a gap of 3 in the middle. There is a gap of 3 in the middle. 65, 64, 32. So 33. Which means the middle point of this is there. So this starts going down there. I feel like somehow this is fundamentally flawed. This should be down one, or did I just end up on a weird, odd system compared to the rest? This will go 1, 2, 2, 1. So no, that's kind of part of the right thing. Upside down, this is a 2 triangle. Or is it a 3? That's the problem. This one square makes it all not make sense. One little tiny square makes the math not quite make sense. Because that'd be 1, 2, 3 would be the odd color. This one is hidden. So is that one, though. Somehow I think we ended up with a slightly different pattern we did last time, and it doesn't quite end up perfect. Basically, it's a rounding error. I think I have an issue with the rounding error right there. What that does mean, however, is that if that is the top right there, and it's only one. See, that's the problem. It's only one as well. Shouldn't it have been a 2 tip? I can mine these away, though. These aren't part of any triangle, no matter what. That'll get us extra stone. Made a fort in 0.47. All my doors got mauled by hippos as soon as I unpause the game. Some things never change. Welcome to the jungle. You're dead. Now it's time to die. The fact that there's so many plants that grow down here freak me out. I think they're starting to die off now that I bring that up. Yeah, they're dying off now. The fact that they grew to begin with at all is weird. It's a 1 and then it's a 2. Can't be a 1 and then it's a 2. 2, 2. I didn't mind that. There we go. I knew that looked weird. So, hold on. You said, someone said little good, little bad. Who's having bad week? We must send them good vibes. Who was it earlier? It is 1 here in Kansas. I'm good with this. Someone needs good vibes. I've forgotten who it was. Dwarf question. If I set up a massive spiral minecart tracker on my main stairway, but I set up the schedule to guide the minecart up and down, do I need to worry about getting run over? No. Guiding is pushing is kicking, riding is riding. So guiding, they can go up anything and it should not gain momentum because they have their foot on it the whole time. Or their hand on it. That just works off of the dwarven strength. So that should be completely fine. And we didn't get any squares this time of mining. That's because we don't get squares from this. This is dirt. We had an actual stone mine that we were getting the stone from, didn't we? Are you the salt? The rock salt, I mean? You are the rock salt. You are what I am mining. There we go. Damn dirt. That damnable dirt. Dirt is the ground in which elves grow. And we don't have any damn dirty elves here. So we must get rid of all the dirt. Oh goody, brown jasper. Just what I wanted. I was just saying to myself, please strike brown jasper, because I need more brown jasper in this file. Having a rough month because my wife died. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. But I think it's getting better. Some days just feel worse than others. Yeah, no. that is not a good. That is understandable why you would be feeling a bit down, to say the least, after that. Holy shit. Yeah, everyone send him the good vibes. I want to send you support. I really do. But I suck. I suck at saying nice things. I'm not the greatest shoulder to cry on. Fuck. It's fine. I don't mean to be like laughing. I'm not like laughing at your pain. That's more of a response to not knowing what to do. Holy crap. No, dude, that's gotta blow. To say the least. And ranting and stuff. Yeah, okay, I can do that. I can rant about things. But just know, in whatever way I could be considered to be supportive, I am supportive. What do you mean inappropriate? Shut up. That is not inappropriate. We have 9 whole more rock salt. So 34 blocks. If my mason sticks with this. Alpha now? Well, here's the problem. I haven't played again recently. Because of schooling and shit. This is now the 2nd week. Basically, after today's stream, I'm probably going to try to record a Dwarf Fortress video for YouTube. I'm now, like, going on 2 weeks behind the College of Dwarfology videos because I've been putting in so much effort getting the archives to YouTube, which have been a slight pain. They're being more of a pain than I thought they were, than I thought they would be. The first day that I did I've got it on different audio tracks, so I'll be able to edit them easily. It didn't save on different audio tracks, so that was fun. I think I've gotten those uploaded, and then for some reason I wasted a shit ton of time trying to scrub all music that was copyright tagged. And really I shouldn't have, because I can't monetize it anyways, nor do I need to. Shouldn't be monetized. So once I focused it on just getting rid of the things that were so copyright hit they couldn't be seen in certain countries, it got through. But now I just gotta do like last minute edits on them. So yeah, now in the past 2 weeks, I've uploaded 8, 16, 24, 30 hours of Dwarf Fortress vids, I think, to the archive channel. But there's like another 11 to 16 that are like sitting in private limbo. And I think I've kind of put a little too much time into that, mostly because there was a big backlog and it felt kind of bad. But that also means is now I'm starting to develop a backlog in the main channel. And apparently I suck at prioritizing which project to do when. Hold on, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1. This would be 2. I got rid of the thing, so I didn't remember where they were. And I don't have any rock salt blocks again. Were you rock salt blocks? I'm just gonna cancel you for now. Just let them build those. Do you guys remember how to record a macro? Kind of want to use one for my minecart spiral. No. I'm gonna tell you the truth. That's one of those things in Dwarf Fortress I don't ever really do is macros. I don't even remember what the key is for a macro. Macros. Select a macro, then press backspace to delete. How do I record one? I don't remember that at all. Worst case scenario though, for something like that, there's a utility that kind of does it for you if you have Lazy Newb Pack. Which one of these does it? Is it Quick Fort? Savable super macros, library of pre-made blueprints. Yeah, if you just create like an Excel document or a spreadsheet of what you're trying to do, Quick Fort will put in the macro for you. Yeah. That's like that mostly because I tend to just end up doing my things on the side anyways. I don't remember what all the automated functions are. All right, that we've nearly got the top triangle complete, and by nearly I mean not quite at all, which sucks. It's the only Z level where I've really seen rock salt. So let's go 3 out. No, but I was saying, so like that has been taking up. If it's not homework, then it's been getting the RNG archive channel to have more videos. So like I haven't done Final Fantasy. I've done a bit of like multiplayer games with the friends, like when they're over, but those are like things you can hop in and out of. They don't require large amounts of time, at least don't require it, like Call of Duty or Daemon Ex Machina, which is a fantastic mech game, if I do say so myself. I do kind of like Daemon Ex Machina. There's some oddities. Clearly it was ported from Switch, so it doesn't require a controller, but the game is so much easier to play if you have a controller. It has pretty decent, like some of the best netcode I think I've seen in a while for multiplayer, but it doesn't let you do the story multiplayer. You can do all the bosses and you can do randomized dungeons, at least I think they're all the bosses, but you can't do the actual story. And a lot of the things you need to do in the game are unlocked, like the capabilities to do something like just the ice cream shop as a basic is off of doing the single player story. That's like my one big thing on it. Is kind of weird because you'd think you would do it with your friends, you get more powerful and you get parts and you're leveling up, and it's like, oh, we can't go forward anymore. Guess we have to back out and go do single player. like you end up with this weird thing. Well, it's like, oh, well, I guess we're done enjoying friendship. Get out. I'm gonna play by myself. Go away. But like I said, but the networking is so smooth and easy. It baffles me that the story isn't also multiplayer. It's really awkward. 1, 2. 2. Those are still being mined. Your friendship has power here. No. One of the cool things though is it does have, just to watch yourself become less human. It has a laboratory where you develop mech parts. You can also boost your character to make either because you can get out of your mech. So you can do this weird skill tree system where you make your character stronger, but some of the things you do to make your character stronger make the mech stronger. Like you build more connections to the mech, or like your body is better capable of handling G's, so your mech can dodge better. And you quickly just lose your humanity. It's pretty funny, because it'll give you a warning. I don't know what he's called. Shark? I think it's Shark. We call him the sleepy one, Shadow Fox, and the one I'm talking about, I think he's just referenced as Shark. We have a ghost. Domine, didn't I bury you? I thought I buried you, Domine. I guess I didn't. Let us bury Domine. Or was it Shadow Fox? One of them, they bought a thing and it was like, oh, if you get this, you'll have like more melee range or something. I don't know which upgrade it got. It gives you one, it goes, by the way, if you grab this upgrade, your character's going to change. Like whatever you customize your character for doesn't matter. Your character's going to look different if we do this. And you say yes, and you just go along with it. And then you see what your character is, and you're like, oh dear God, I didn't know that was gonna happen. It removed his body. Like, instead of having like a torso and everything, he just had a mechanical skeletal spine. Like, his body was just gone, replaced with a mech body. And it's like, oh, that's what you meant. Whoops. Now you just look like a weird freak. Where are the caskets? Okay. Let's build a couple caskets here to this ghost. Yeah. So like you have 3 tiers. You have head, body, and leg. And like depending upon what upgrades you get, they do different things. So like I got an upgrade, something for my legs, and it just gave me like this weird armor plate on like my right hip. And then there's one it's like, oh, you get double jump or you can fly. So it's like, okay, I'll get double jump as well, you know, for like somewhere else in the tree. And it's like, depending upon, because you have, at each tier, you only have one choice, but you have to connect it through the tree. So if you have like this ability up top, you can't immediately grab the bottom ability of the next tree. So you have to like carefully plan your way through this. But like, get the double jump one, your legs are gone. Like they just cut your legs off and are replaced with these things that look like they're springs. They look like those metal plate things that people who've lost their legs have, except for they're more solid and the metal plate is on the bottom. It looks like this weird spring thing. It's the best way I can describe it. But as a separate thing, if you ended up going more north and were able to take like the top path, you end up with the ability to be confused. What is going on here? You end up with, I think, jet legs, because one of them gives you the ability to fly as a person. Shadow Fox got the ability, like for the head tree, to increase the amount of times he could boost his weapon, his mech's weapon. So to do this, it got rid of his brain. Like his head is gone, except for the lower jaw. It looks like RoboCop. It looks like an almost steampunk version of RoboCop's head, but still sleek. Like dark metal, dark blasted iron, but still sleek. But like a regular mouth is down here. So like it got rid of his head, and somehow this means he can do like the combat boost more often. Whereas around that tier, I was further down, I had grabbed the you can boost dash boost. Like you can fly twice as fast for free. I got the boost that said you could do that. So it got rid of my jaw? Like, I don't understand how that made sense, but it got rid of my lower jaw and replaced it with an iron jaw. So this means I can boost more. But it's kind of weird if we're standing next to each other. He has the top head of a machine, and I have the bottom head, so it looks like together we'd be a machine. He looks like a weird fucking mechanical zombie. He's gotten so many upgrades. Whereas my guy still looks mostly human. He just looks like enhanced. Like he looks like a human with like accessories, like a metal jaw, metal armor plating sticking out of the side of his hip, some weird metal legs immediately, and like metal arms, but they look like arms. Like they look like arms. Whereas Shark got like a punch ability for him, and his right arm now looks like a Mega Man blaster because it's just like a solid weight from the punch people. It's fucking weird. Yeah, exactly. That was my first thought when I saw it. I was like, am I Raiden now? It legit gave me the Raiden jaw. My friend wanted more damage, so he became RoboCop head. I wanted to go faster, so I got the Raiden jaw. Because it's really weird. Yeah. I'm suspecting if you were to do the storyline that this is you becoming evil. Because the whole thing is, like, you are a human piloting a gigantic mech, and you're fighting some evil people in mechs, but mostly what you're fighting are like robot AIs that have gone out of control. You're just fighting like these big, evil, fucking terraforming robots and shit. They're like 20 times your size. So I'm suspecting that the more you upgrade your character in this way, the more you're losing your humanity, ergo, the more towards maybe a bad ending you're getting. I have no clue on this. I have nothing to back this up. But if they didn't, that would be like a missed opportunity. Because the whole purpose is you're fighting evil robots, and then you slowly just remove anything that's a human of yourself, I guess. Because it definitely looks weird. It does not look like what a person would normally willingly subject themselves to. Yeah, you became a monster to fight the monsters. But no, if nothing else, if you liked, like, there's a description that I read about it that I kind of mostly agree with. It's armored. It's not armored core, but it's armored core. If you played armored core before, it's kind of just armored core. You just get mechs. There's a story. It's kind of bland. I think I skip it all. You're freely allowed to just skip all the story, because really the purpose of every story is, here's the new map. Go kill those mechs with your mech. And then the best thing is every enemy mech, like if it's not just like a robot, every enemy mech you kill you can ransack their mech for 1 part. So whatever they have on their mech, like if there's a mech that has a sword you have not seen, there is a chance when you kill that mech, you can ransack that sword. It's not like random drops where you need to just buy your own things. No. You see a dude with a weapon you want, you say that you call out, you're like, he's mine. And you go for him, you kill him, and you ransack his body for that sword. And then later on, they do have like a factory thing, so you can like turn in gear for better gear to develop it, so you can buy gear as well. And if you fight the bosses, you unlock the ability to develop other things. Like, it's pretty good. But really, at the end of the day, it just comes down to, it's just a weird, simple mech game. Not simple in that there's like not that many choices. There's a lot of choices, but they don't do extra unnecessary frills. The point of the game is you're gonna go build a big kick-ass mech. You're gonna go kill someone else who's in a big kick-ass mech. You're gonna go kick their ass. It's really, really simple and amazing, and I like it. They have PvE and PvP for those of you who like PvP over PvE, as well as all the PvE has an option to do PvP. So you and up to 3 friends, because 4 people in a group at a time can, I don't know about PvP, can get together and do these missions. And at the end of it, there's a 1-minute timer so that everyone can get their mechs loot and shit. They didn't loot them all before the last guy was killed. But while you're waiting, you can just start a fight with any of your friends who just fought with you. I think everyone gets healed to full at the end of the levels. And then you can also, as a side, do a like bragging rights. Who's got the bigger bounty? You could do like an actual PvP thing while doing PvE. You can just randomly have duels. You cannot be forced into a duel. If somebody wants to duel you, they will shoot you, and it won't do any damage, but it'll be like, okay, they have challenged you, and then you have to shoot them back to initiate the duel. So if you don't want to do it, you don't have to. You cannot lose any money. You can't lose anything. Or other than the bounty points, which is just like a bragging thing. The more people you kill, the more bounty points you get. The more you get killed, the less bounty points you have. If you never do PvP, you'll just have a 0. Whoopee-doo. You can't go below 0, so it's not bad. But you don't have to. So like the Surge in that respect. Yeah, basically. Like the person upgrade is like the Surge, and then the mech upgrade is like Armored Core. So much so, like, as a reference to, I keep saying like, I swear to God, college is infecting me. It is infecting me with its incessant nonsense. No, go back to doing air quotes. The stupid heavy armor, I haven't seen a heavier armor, but if you collect the body parts for like the heavy armor with durability and it's mad slow, but God, does it have health and can it take a beating? It's the Atlas. Like, they even have references to the other mech games. It's basically a mech game designed, I think, by mech game players for mech game players. But it was originally designed on Switch. That's the big thing. There's some weird oddities here and there that don't quite make sense. That's because the game was originally for Switch and it's now been ported to PC. On Steam, some people give it reviews and they give it negative ones, and I'm gonna tell you the truth, I don't know why. I think they were expecting it to be more engrossed. And if they were, I don't know what game they thought they were getting. It's a mech game about fighting other mechs. That is what you do. That's literally the game. It's not necessarily like a role-playing game. You get a mech, you customize your mech, maybe you give up your humanity, and then you go fight other gigantic machines and mechs. That's what the game is. That's it. But it's really good at it. As an example, Shadow Fox has set up a build where he dual wields melee weapons. So if he's increased his melee range, damage, and like thrust distance, whatever that charge would be called. So he's going around everywhere and he's just doing everything in melee. He's very nimble, very fast, low in health. I basically got a full Atlas set. I have replaced my mech's right arm with a gun arm. It just is a bazooka. I cannot hold anything in it. It just is a bazooka, or my left arm. and my right arm holds a laser weapon for a different damage type. But I could also put that on my back and grab out a sword. I could put that on my back and grab out a machine gun. And then if all that fails, on my shoulder, I have a gigantic railgun sniper rifle, fucking pew pew laser extreme death. But my dude is slow. I am constantly left behind. If someone does boost for full speed, I will never be able to catch them. The reason why I maxed out on my dude, the cooldown on the free double speed boost, because you use your mech stamina for boosting, but you have, or for speed boosting, and you have 3 like mech boosts. I use the word boost for 2 different things. I think they actually call what I'm calling boost something different, but it's a boost. There's one in there that makes it look like there's these weird hexagonal panels coming off your shoulders, looks like wings. During that time, you don't use your stamina for boosting, and you go twice the speed. If I do my twice the speed for free boost, and then follow it up with the regular stand boost in one clear boost, I will probably have achieved half the distance that everyone else gets on a regular boost. So I'm going essentially 3 times the distance I should be. And I will arrive at that point slower than they will arrive at theirs, and they will have gone more than twice the distance. It is slow. But if I get someone in range, they're dead. And you continue with the surge too. This is true. I don't know why. I heard it was like a really good game, and then I just kind of didn't. Didn't I have over 200 drinks and now I have less than 80? What the fuck? Yeah, no, I never even finished the Surge 1. Like I played it on stream, I was enjoying it, and then I just kind of didn't go anywhere with it. It's like just like the other one, Weeb Souls. It's doing really good in it, but since I haven't had a chance to do it on stream again, I just haven't done it. Some testy dwarves. They're so testy. Oh, that's right, the ghost. I forgot to put the casket in. Maybe we should bury our dead dwarf. Maybe that would put his ghost to rest. What was I talking about? I got fucking distracted. Daemon Ex Machina. That's what it was. Fantastic game. Call of Duty. Call of Duty, even though we all already know what you're gonna expect with a Call of Duty game. It's Call of Duty. You're not expecting like the world's greatest game. They have done goofy things recently. They have been doing some goofy damn things. And it's getting like very annoying to try to play the game. They introduced, I want everyone to think, I want everyone, even if you are like, Call of Duty is so bad, I would never play it. Just pretend for a second you do for this thought process. They decided to upgrade the clan system so it doesn't just show like your clan name by your name. They decided to upgrade it to this new regiment system, which means that if you want to, you can also choose the color of your name. So you and your friends can all have the same color, and it's easier to identify, I guess, your clanmates from your team. Mind you, if you join a multiplayer game in a party, everyone in your party is green. Everyone who is on your team but not in your party is blue. All the enemies are red. But they decided to upgrade it so you could just choose what your color is. Okay, so, you know, if you put in like 90 billion colors, you could add in some variability. All right, some method of personalization. Maybe I'll accept that. Maybe this makes sense. Then they limit you to 8 colors. So everyone's just gonna have the same color anyways. Fantastic. So I don't understand what the purpose of this is. But then, it's not just your clan name, it's your whole name that gets these colors. And these colors look like these colors for everyone. So if you are the type of definitely not cheating at all person to assign yourself a made-up clan, because you can just type in whatever name you want and choose for your clan color to be blue, to the enemy team, when they look at you, the name tag above you is blue. So you kind of look like an ally. And that's just okay. That's not stupid. Conversely, if you wanted to choose your bullshit clan name to be red, you look like an enemy to all your allies, which is really dumb. But then to add insult to injury, if you have no shame, you are just the biggest asshole. You have no shame in the world. You just choose for your name color black. And then if you're in a dark area, you can't see the black name on the black area. So if someone is looking at you, the tag never pops up. So they don't know they're pointing at you. And you can snipe them and you're practically invisible because nobody sees an enemy coloration in the dark area. They come by to kill you, they look in there, there's no red, not an enemy. They run off, you shoot them in the back because you were there the whole time. Who in this stupid thought process thought that was a good idea? Raise a hand. Raise a hand, everybody, who thought that was a good idea. You got a chance to read Rimworld Tales? I have not. Like I said, I haven't even really had time to do games that require time. So no, I haven't. Call of Duty I can play on and off because I can do a match, get angry, and then just, you know, if I so rage quit and decide to do so, I can just quit then and there. That was not when I was supposed to order that. The mech game, you do a mission and you can just be like done. I haven't done Final Fantasy. I haven't done any of the Dark Souls-like games. I haven't done a lot of things in a minute. Other than I have uploaded quite a few hours of archives to YouTube, which is almost saying something if it wasn't saying nothing. 2212. Because at the end of the day, good or bad, it's just an archive. So I don't think it's going to get watched too much compared to a direct to YouTube video. I did see, however, recently, this gave me a chuckle. This gave me a slight chuckle. I want to say yesterday or the day before, Krug Smash released a new video where he did minecarts. And he had a major issue with his minecart where the dwarf picked up the minecart and brought it back to the other side. And he didn't know why the dwarf was doing that, and that dwarf was being weird and decided to carry the minecart back. And he had a funny picture for it. That bug, in my last College of Dwarfology video, I pointed out, like, if that happens, what you've done wrong. And that is the cart didn't make it to the end. That's what happened. The cart was pushed and he didn't have momentum for it to get all the way to the end. So the dwarf was picking it up and bringing it back. His hauling route was wrong. I thought it was kind of funny though that I put out a video saying, if you don't do this right, you're going to have an issue. If you have this issue, this is how you fix it. And then a few days later, or say a few days, it's been over a week since I released a video. Krug Smash released a video having that exact same bug. I thought that was kind of funny. Oh, hi. Two Cats Yelling is going for Dwarf 4. And something has gone wrong in the background. This is why we can't have people being named. I'm joking. Two Cats Yelling getting Dwarf 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Two Cats Yelling, you are a planter. I don't believe that. I already have a farmer. Did I have a migration wave? You're a plant gatherer / tanner for right now. You're probably going to get switched over to tanning. Two Cats Yelling. Hello, Hellfire. How you doing? We are early today because I am dumb. So do not feel bad if you missed the beginning. Because I am 2 hours early. because for once everything was working right. And in my excitement, I clicked stream. I was like, yeah, everything's good. Click. Oh wait, no, I should not have done that. That was not a thing to do right now. Don't have a cold. Do I have a huge extended family again? This is a good question too, cats. Two cats yelling. E.
Past. Oh, too much. Here we go. Two cats yelling. It's incredibly quick. This is evil. Why is this evil?
How about this one?
There we go. Two cats yelling is quick to heal and very strong. He likes saltpeter, bronze, light yellow diamond, floating guts leather, the color russet, crabmen for their pincers, and the words of the War of Spikes. When possible, he prefers to consume single grain wheat beer and alpaca's milk. He absolutely detests hamsters.
Wouldn't that just be called alpaca milk? Like, I don't... Is it cow's apostrophe milk or is it cow milk? Cow's milk. Reading that makes me think that he knows someone named alpaca and he wants alpaca's milk. Is it alpaca's apostrophe S? Alpaca's milk? Cow's milk? Milk that is from a cow, but it's not there. We're gonna have to look at you. We're gonna have to see what you're doing when no one's looking. See who alpaca is and why you're milking them.
He has a great affinity for language, a great memory, a very good sense of the position of his own body, willpower, a good feel for social relationships, good intuition, and a sum of patience. But he has quite poor focus. He shan't be a ranger. He dreams of mastering a skill someday. He does have an extended family, including a lover, but not a spouse. Ooh, he has friends though. Harold Beaver is a friend of yours, as is Zakthos. Speedy Noob is also a friend, but none of them are close friends. They're just people you might lend some money to, but never your wagon.
Never your wagon, indeed. Everyone else is a passing acquaintance or worse, except for Deucelude, who's a long-term acquaintance. You've known him for a while and you still are just like, yep, I know this man. For their pincers, so I'm an ale drinker and a milk drinker. Nords wouldn't know what to make of me. 2-1 2-2-1 2-2-1 2-2-1 2-2-1 2-2-1 2-2-1 2-2-1 2-2-1 2-2-1 2-2-1 2. All right, yeah, I guess that makes sense. So we have a triangle set up, though not much in terms of what we're having it do. We just have we have an outline of a triangle, and we're still needing more stone, unfortunately. If we go back into the pit indeed. I would like to eventually start getting one of these inside, which means I have to start skirting out who the triangle is. I believe we said it's 67, but measure twice, cut 9 times. It is 65. This is why we measure twice. 65 should put me to there, which means really I'm doing these 3. Put this on the other side. Just confirm the count of 65. It is. And instead of digging like I've told it to do, should zoom in. Instead of digging like I've told it to do, I'm gonna go above and switch that to a channel. And start working from here. This is too high, 1. Too high. 1. Too high. Too high. 1. Unfortunately, this is not going to yield us any usable stone, as this is only dirt, but because it is only dirt, they should at the very least be fast. Too high. Too high. 1. And I'll stop there just because I'm already running into a stockpile, and I'll let him dig that out. Hope they're not lax. Speaking of being a milk drinker, I saw a Skyrim picture where they had no health and were being attacked by a bandit. The only healing they had was 107 jugs of milk. Only to die later of dairy-induced dysentery. You just hear some guy just shitting himself to death. Well, they said they would rather die than be a milk drinker. Just stare at it. How did you get into my pocket? Damn you. What are we doing on drinks? We're up over 200 again. Plants is down to 300. We're not going to be getting fish, unfortunately. Right? Is this from the milk market mod? What is the milk? Why is there a market for milk? What is a milk market mod? Are there just people that are that dead set on milk that they need a mod with which to go buy it? Well, I know for a fact that this area is going to be empty then. So, bring this as far up as I can. Just go, or I'll just skirt around this as much as possible. And there we go. Let him take out that chunk and we'll work from there. Do you really want to know? We're not talking about cow's milk. Oh, never mind then. Never mind. Don't tell me. I do not wish to know. I am regretting the fact of knowing that such a mod even exists. What hath we done? What has science brought upon us? This world, every day we stray further from God. Why? Why does something like that even exist? Every day we stray further from God, indeed. God hangs his head in shame. Ah, the weaponsmith and Zaxthos have married. I haven't seen something like that in a while. Congratulations.
Let it be known, a little too loud. Let it be known that Zaxthos hath married Dastot Kulit Nanir. Congratulations.
All right, Dominate was put to rest. We were not making any more booze. What were those alerts earlier? By the way, we heard a bunch. Water Wizard Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola marries Suloic. Is this new to this version where everyone's getting like relationships? Because they were not anywhere near quite so relationship prone before this update, as far as I remember. Interesting. Yes, it was in this update, or has this always existed? No, they can have wives and lovers and such. Okay. At the same time. Oh. So there's going to be a lot more freaking assault going on when people get caught. I suppose the sensible thing would be to start moving some things down into this area. Like the clothiers. We don't need you up here. I don't think I need you at all, truth be told. Smelter, wood furnace. We can remove all those. Mason's workshop I want running still. Carpenters I will move. Butcher I will leave. Key W. Let's get wood to be that. And remove it from here to get it out of the way. Zammo will do the same thing, just smaller. I don't think I need more than that, really. That'll afford me the ability to remove this stockpile. Oh, wait. No bins. Bins are for the evil. Just wait for your best glassblower to cook your military commander, then he goes on a rampage spree. Oh. God, I hope not. PX. Take out the stockpile on that ramp. I just don't want to cause confusions. Now, what are you? You're a food stockpile of plants. All right, kind of weird that I put you up there, but what if I do a food stockpile by the farm and fill that with plants? Huh? How about them apples? I don't know why I put it up there to begin with. That just doesn't make sense. Kind of dumb, really. Get out of there. Get out of here. We still have extra beds. Why do I have ZXB? Everyone has a bedroom, so I don't know why I have extra beds. It's kind of weird. What I should do is build a furniture stockpile down here then, if this is what we're going to have to deal with. And let furniture get brought down there. I don't think I have a stockpile yet, so we should be good. Springtime. And I have about a minute and a half, but we're going to pause the recording. We're going to have a YouTube break for the saving of spring. Bye.